Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. The title of our today's video is How to Share Tumblr Posts on Blogger. So I'm a blogger and I wish that as soon as I post something in my Tumblr account, automatically that post should be shared to my Google Blogger account too. For this, we are going to create a connection between Tumblr and Google Blogger. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So in Pabbly, we have the concept of trigger and action. For trigger, we are going to use Tumblr, and for action, we are using Google Blogger. So if you also wish to learn this process step by step, follow me through the screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video, we are going to learn how to share Tumblr post on Blogger. For this, we are going to create a connection between our Tumblr account and our Blogger account. To create this connection, I have already opened the landing page of Pabbly simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as you'll open the landing page of Pabbly, you are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But I am an existing user, so I am going to click on sign in. And now it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So that's why I'm going to click on access now right over here. And now it is opening my dashboard, and to start with the automation I'm going to click on this button right over here which says create workflow. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to share Tumblr post on Blogger, and then we are going to click on this create button right over here. And now it is opening the most important window of our automation. This is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. By this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So now we are going to select our trigger application which is Tumblr, because I want that as soon as a new post is created in my Tumblr account, automatically my workflow should be triggered. So I'm going to search for it and select it. And now for the trigger event, we are going to select new post in my blog. And then we are going to click on connect. And as you can see that it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Tumblr account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to click on add a new connection and then connect with Tumblr. And now it is asking me for some permissions, so I'm going to click on allow and give it all the permissions it is asking for because my data is secure with Pabbly. You can also click on allow Pabbly save. And as soon as you're going to click on allow, you can see that you have successfully connected your Tumblr account with your Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me the type of the post to return. So I want this to be set as photo. And now it is asking me for the blog. So I'm going to keep it as real Pabbly tunes only. And now before clicking on save and send test request, first I'll let you know that Tumblr is a polling based application. So in order to capture the response, first we have to generate a response and then we are going to click on save and send test request. So to do this, I'm going to open my Tumblr and over here I'm going to click on this create. And from here we are going to go on photo. And now we are going to add a post. So first I'm going to upload the image. So I've already downloaded the image as this. So I'm going to upload it. And now for the content, I want it to be this. Automation, the engine powering our future. So after giving the content and the image, I'm going to click on post now. And yes, you can see posted to real Pabbly tunes. So this means that we have successfully posted our post on our Tumblr account. So now we are going back to our workflow and now we are going to click on save and send test request. And as soon as I'm going to click on save and send test request, it will capture the latest response I have made. So as soon as I'm going to click on save and send test request, it will capture the response of the post I just published. And yes, you can see that we have captured the response. So I'm going to show you the response. For that, I'll scroll a little and over here you can see the response content. Over here you can see the image URL, and also we are going to move on forward. Here is the whole content in HTML tags. And now we are going to move on forward. Over here you can see the blog title. So this means that my trigger step is successful. But before moving to our action step, I'll let you know that Tumblr is a polling based application and this trigger will check for new data in any specific amount of time. So over here you can see that the time is 3 hours. So if you wish to reduce this time, we are going to click on this 3 dots right over here, and from here we are going to go on set trigger time. And now we are going to select the trigger time as the minimum time, which is 30 minutes. If you wish, you can select any amount of time which you wish to set as the trigger time. So I'm going to select it as 30 minutes and then I'm going to click on save. And yes, you can see successfully updated. So now Pabbly's workflow trigger, which is Tumblr, will check for new data in every 30 minutes. So if you wish to increase this time, you can also increase it just the way I show you. So with this, our trigger step is successful. And now we are moving on to our action step. For our action application, we are going to select Blogger because I want that as soon as a new post is published in my Tumblr account, automatically that post should be published in my Blogger account too. So I'm going to search Blogger and select Google Blogger. And now for the action event, we are going to select create a post because we wish to create a post, and then we are going to click on connect. And again, it is asking me for the same. So if you have already connected your Google Blogger account, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, again, you have to follow me. Click on add a new connection and then sign in with Google. And now after selecting my Gmail account, I'm going to click on continue and give it all the permissions because as you know that our data is secure with Pabbly. And as soon as I'm going to click on continue, you can see that we have successfully connected our Google Blogger account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me for the blog ID. So I'm going to select my blog ID as connect. Over here you can see the different blogs ID. So you have to select one from this. So I'm going to select it as connect, and now it is asking me for the title and content. So we are going to map this. Mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Tumblr as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as I'm going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new post made in my blog. And also my workflow would be ready to run in real time too. So I'm going to open the response, and then over here we are going to search for title. So over here you can see my title, which is automation, the engine powering our future. So I'm going to map this. And now it is asking me for the content. So again, I'm going to map the content. I'm going to open the response and search for content right over here. And over here you can see the two content type, which is raw and content. So we are going to map this trail 0 content. And after mapping this, we are going to move on forward. And now it is asking me for the status. So I'll keep it as draft only. If you wish, you can select it as scheduled or live too. And now it is asking me for is draft, and then I'm going to keep it as yes only. Again, we are going to move on forward. It is asking me for some more details. So as you can see that these details are not the required details. So I'm going to ignore these. If you wish, you can also fill in these details. And now we are going to move on forward and click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have received the positive response that with the title automation, the engine powering our future, and the blog content has been posted to our Blogger account too. So I'm going to open my Blogger and check that if it has been posted or not. We are going to refresh this page. And yes, you can see that it has been posted right over here, automation, the engine powering our future. So I'm going to open this. And over here you can see that it is posted in the same HTML tags that we added. So now we are going to click on this preview right over here to see the post. And yes, you can see that we have successfully posted this, the image and the content of our blog. So this means that my workflow is successful, and I'll just summarize the workflow for you once. For our trigger application, we selected Tumblr, and then for the trigger event, we selected new post in my blog. And then for the action application, we selected Google Blogger, and then for the action event, we selected create a post because I wanted that as soon as a new post is made in my Tumblr account, automatically a post should be created in my Google Blogger too. And yes, I was successful with my workflow. Over here, you can see the post I created. And also, I'll let you know that Tumblr is a polling based application. So it says this trigger will check for new data in 30 minutes. You can reduce or increase this time too. And now if you have any questions related to the workflow or the video, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone the workflow and share the workflow link in the description box. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.